going to be doing a tag video that I actually came up with by myself. So the questions are all about food because I love food and so do you. Well, you should, or I do, so let's go. Number one, what food could you eat every day? That's easy for me, and it's shrimp. I love shrimp and can eat it many different ways. It can be cooked and styled so many ways, and I could eat it every single day, legit. I don't know if it'd be healthy for you though. Two, what's your favorite restaurant? Red Lobster, again shrimp. Number three, what city has the best food you've ever had? Toronto. We did many different things. We did fast food, we did sit-down restaurants, takeout, room service, all, whoa. I think there was a spider crawling on my face just now, but I'm not gonna freak out. I'm gonna pretend it wasn't and continue.
Takeout, room service, all, whoa.
But Toronto, like, everything was so good and good quality and tasted so yummy. What do you get on your sub? I get some weird things on my sub, so I've been told. I always get a tuna sub with light mayo, jalapenos, olives, feta cheese if they have. If not, I will just get regular mozzarella cheddar and extra, sometimes triple onions. And that's it. Sometimes I will choose pickles and sometimes I will choose pineapples. That sounds very weird and I don't care. It's the best ever. I'm craving one right now. It's my favorite combination of all time. What do you get on your pizza? Well, my favorite pizza I've ever had was a cheddar and shrimp pizza. It was just cheddar and shrimp, and then it was Alfredo sauce. Best pizza I've ever had, so that's what I would choose as my favorite. But what do I usually get on it? Pepperoni and cheese or ham and pineapple are my top kind of pizzas I get. Oh my god, I love this tag. Is there a food you've always wanted to try? I've always wanted to try snails or escargot. I don't know if I would, but actually I probably would. You guys know me. Tell me about your worst restaurant food experience. My worst restaurant food experience was at the old spaghetti factory. And I used to love that place when I was younger. I thought they had great food, the atmosphere was awesome. And then in about 2009, my mom and I went in the West Edmonton Mall and it was the worst ever. First of all, we were waiting outside and we were the only ones waiting for about 20 minutes to get a table, and there were clear tables everywhere. I know that people get busy, I understand that, but whatever. So we get a seat, the waitress is nice, and I order a very simple chicken fettuccine pasta, and my mom gets some sort of chicken dish as well, but it's not pasta, it's like actual chicken. And then it takes like an hour for it to come out, which is weird because pasta is quick. So then we get our food and I eat mine and it's gross. And I don't care if something's gross, I'll still eat it because I'm not like high class and all this. I'll eat it, like I'll suck it up, it's food, I'll eat it. So I'm eating it and it's honestly, I can eat bad food and I'm not picky, but oh, I couldn't do it. And my mom saw it in my face, she was like, do you not like that? And I said, no, like it's not good at all. And I said, here, have some. And then I cut the chicken for her to have it, and it was red inside. It was very, very pink, and I was like, oh my god, it wasn't even cooked. And it was rubbery, like it was still raw, like it was all rubbery, and the sauce had no flavor at all. Her chicken was pink inside. It wasn't as pink as mine, but it was just bad and it did not taste good. And the waitress was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, do you want something new? And I said, yeah, maybe like just this again, because I want to actually try it without it being undercooked and just sort of blah. So she brought it out and it was undercooked again. It wasn't as bad, but it was still pink. Like I cut it and it was just floppy and there was fat, gristle, and it was not cooked on the inside. Gross. And she said, do you want something else? I said, no, like I'm just, you know, not hungry anymore. She still charged us for everything, and when she brought the second plate out, like I had the first plate and I only had like about 4-ish bites. When she brought the second one out to say, you know, sorry and here's a new one, she charged us half of it, which was weird because I literally cut open a chicken and didn't even eat it. Charged us for the full one and then half of this one. So I think if the pasta dish was like 12 bucks, she charged us $6 for this one. And we were like, first of all, you're the one who said you wanted to bring out a new dish. Why would you charge us, and why would you charge us half? Like that doesn't make any sense. And they started charging us for my mom's. And then the manager had to come out and say, you know, that's not right. We're just taking it all off, and do you want any desserts or drinks or anything on us? And we were not mean at all. We were like, thank you very much, but it just wasn't good and we're kind of turned off. So that was my worst restaurant food experience I have ever had. Who's a better cook, your mom or your dad? My mom by far. My dad burns toast. Like I love my dad, but he'll stick with fixing cars and computers. What's one food you just fail at making? Eggs Benedict, or more specifically, hollandaise sauce. For some reason, I am just a failure at making that. You gotta have like a double broiler and do all this fancy stuff, and I can't do it. I fail at it, so that's good. Name your least favorite foods. Sausage, cabbage rolls. I'm not really a picky person, like those are probably, what's it called? Gumbo. Oh my God, it's just because I liked gumbo. It does have sausage in it, but I had it without the sausage. It was so good, but then I got really sick that night. It had nothing to do with the gumbo. I was just sick, and it's all I puked up, so I cannot eat it anymore because of that reason. So I think those are the only foods I don't like. I'm not very picky, as you guys know, but sausage is like my number one. Like, it's disgusting to me. Number 11, raw or cooked veggies? Raw. How do you like your steak? Rare. I love my steak very rare. Like, unlike chicken, I like all my meats rare-ish. That's safe. So definitely beef. I love it pink and bleeding, like you can barely cut it because it's still got a heartbeat in it. That's what I love. Do you enjoy cooking or baking better? Cooking. What's your favorite fast food place, and can you name 5 items off the menu? Whew, this is hard. I love Arby's. Arby's is probably my Wendy's. Maybe Wendy's. Oh, Wendy's. Wendy's is my favorite food. Okay, 5. The Baconator, Son of the Baconator, Chocolate Frosty, Vanilla Frosty, Small Fries, Chicken Nuggets, Asiago Chicken Sandwich. You can get it crispy, grilled, or what's the other one? Classic? Something like that. Bacon and cheese baked potato, chili. Oh my gosh, I just love Wendy's. They are my favorite of all time. Love them. Spicy chicken sandwich, oh, so good. So that's my favorite. Number 15, name a food place you wish was closer to you. Carl's Jr. or Popeyes. Popeyes, I'm gonna say Popeyes. Popeyes, I think the closest one's in like Toronto, so I can't go there. I mean, I live in Saskatoon, so it's like hours and hours and hours away, but Popeyes. Ultimate favorite dessert, like a chocolate cheesecake. What food do you gravitate more towards at a party or get together? Chips, which is very weird because there's a lot of things set out, but chips and like the pasta salads is what I've always like. I always just like fill up on the pasta salads because I love them so much. Favorite food to eat at Christmas? The shrimp ring with the dip. What's the first food that comes to mind now? Spinach. Why? Weird. Do you have any weird food habit? I always have to have a straw in a drink that I am drinking. If I'm at home, I have to have something on the TV before I eat. So if everything's cooked and I bring it to the table to eat, I have to have something on the screen, whether that's a movie, Netflix, TV, anything. Like, I've got to be watching something before I can eat. Like, I won't eat a single fry or a grain kernel. What's a grain kernel? I know what a grain kernel is, but why would I be eating them? Anyway, what holiday is your favorite for food? Christmas. What's one food you would never try? Cat, dog, anything that's like a domestic animal. Cooked? No, thank you. I will never eat cat or dog. Not appealing to me whatsoever. Do you know your best friend's favorite food? My best friend is Stacy, and her favorite food is like cheese ravioli. Like, whenever we go out for to eat, she's always getting like a cheese ravioli or a cheese pasta, like a cheese filled pasta, you know what I mean? That's her fave. 24. What's the best thing your mom makes? Wow, that's a really broad question, and I'm sorry that I put that in there now that I think about it, because is it dessert? Is it food? Oh my gosh. Best thing she makes is probably ribs. I'm gonna have to stomp that out and say ribs. Oh my god, her, okay, it's a tie. I'm gonna say 2 things. Ribs, her ribs that she makes, and oh my god, I'm so hungry right now. Chicken cordon bleu, like her homemade chicken cordon bleu and her homemade ribs. It's a tie, but chicken cordon bleu, I'm gonna have to say. I'm gonna have to switch it. So good. 25, what's your favorite style of eggs? Scrambled, boiled, poached, over easy, or sunny side up? Scrambled. Name your favorite restaurant that closed down. It was called Alberto's. It was my favorite restaurant of all time. I know you guys can see Coop in the back the whole time. Oh boy. It was called Alberto's. I don't know if anyone else had it in other cities, but they had the best chicken pita of all time. Not kidding, it was the best ever. Do you like your bread toasted light or dark? Dark. I like it almost burnt, but not burnt. Do you like spicy foods? Yes. Does my stomach? No. Do my lips? No. Seafood? Absolutely. And seafood's actually pretty good for you, so that's good. First food that comes to mind that is green. I was gonna say garbage. What? Lettuce. Lettuce, ew, I don't like lettuce at all. So yeah, that's about it. So that was the whole entire tag. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I take everyone here to do this because this is my tag. This is the very first one on YouTube, so I really encourage you guys to do this. I legit tag everyone watching this, and specifics, I'm gonna tag Trisha Paytas, Nina Santiago, and Stacy, English Chick 09. I hope you guys really enjoyed this, and I love food, and I'm actually really hungry now. It's like supper time. Yeah, it's 5 p.m., so I am hungry. I shouldn't have done this, but may the food be with you. Bye, guys. So we saw these tombstones, and they were only $10 each.
They were so cool, though. I had to buy them.
And he got 2 Walking Dead ones, and the first one here.
First one is